Wud Up! So I wanted to go ahead and give my opinions on what the NBA would want for the finals and what Cleveland would want for the finals. And for me, the NBA has a win-win situation here. Because if it's Golden State, you get a rematch of last year in a series where you had a team that was at full strength against a team that was missing its two of its biggest stars. And then, that right there alone sets up the story for this year, considering Golden State's not been healthy this year and Cleveland has a team that's, healthy right now. So it sets up either way. And I think that the ratings would be amazing for it, because I think it would bring a lot of jaw jacking and all that stuff because of the two teams meeting so recently. But on the other hand, I think it sets up good for Oklahoma City too, because we've had this storyline all year long of, is Kevin Durant going to stay in Oklahoma City? Is he going to stay in Oklahoma City? Is he going to stay in Oklahoma City? And he very well may. But it sets it up because now we can run that shit into the ground for, at least 4 games, possibly 5, 6, or 7 in a championship. So when you look at it from the NBA standpoint, I don't really think there's a clear-cut winner in this. I think that both teams could make sense. Both teams are playing, both teams are playing pretty good. I mean, Golden State hasn't looked as good as they had in the past, and Oklahoma City has absolutely shut them down. But yeah, I mean, I think that's what they would want. Now, if you were to go and you were to flip over to the Cleveland Cavaliers side and what they would want to happen, personally, I feel like it would be just like it was in the last round of the playoffs when Cleveland wanted to play Miami instead of Toronto. I personally feel like Cleveland would want to play the Warriors instead of the Thunder. And the only reason for that being is because Cleveland has something to prove. Kevin Love, Kyrie Irving both have something to prove. They felt like they were the reason Cleveland didn't win a title last year, along with a lot of other people feel that way. I mean, let's face it, all those games in last year's playoffs and the championship all weren't blowouts. And they did take him 6 games to knock off a team that only had one of the 3 stars on the team. I think Cleveland would love it just to try to have a chance at redemption. And then, LeBron James could back up his words of, the guy being the unanimous MVP and this and that and everything else. It just seems logical to me that Cleveland would want the Warriors. Now, at the end of the day, I personally don't care who goes, because 1, them playing the Warriors would be exciting. 2, them playing Oklahoma City is going to be exciting. Plus, I watched Billy Donovan coach at Florida because I'm a Gator fan. So that all sets that up even more for me. At the end of the day, I think that this finals will be an absolute ratings guru for the NBA. I think it will sell like there's no tomorrow. We know that the NBA is going to tell you 7,495 billion times that this is LeBron James' 6th NBA Finals. And they're going to put it around that, and it's going to make people realize that they are going to come out and bash LeBron James even more. So it should be pretty interesting. I don't know. I just think that this will be an interesting thing. Finals, who knows? It could be a complete shellacking on either part. But that's my thoughts on it. If you have any other thoughts on it, go ahead and leave them below. I'll holla at you later. Peace.